It's automatic how we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. Yeah, so yeah. I'm good. I'm about it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enters in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing. People will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the feed if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Adam Eaton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
Popped up. To retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another one sent foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting first.
Here's Nelson
right
Cruz
fielder.
now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. Hits ball 1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Hamilton gets there for the catch, and that ends the second inning set to go. And stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Daryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Daryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Willians Astudillo will come in as the new third baseman now following the injury.
Number 64.
Pitch on the way.
Astudillo.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Adam Engel would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a dive. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. That'll bring in Willians Astudillo. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Down go the Twins in order. We'll move to now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And one away now here in the Chicago third. So now to the plate, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
Pineda into his motion. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball. No, that's the ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Pops this one up. The 2-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third. And yes, sir, it's strike one. Garcia at second with 2 down. Line hard to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Alberto gloves it, and there's one away. So one away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
Batting ninth.
So the next to bat will be Mitch Garver. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First delivery to him.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he got him swinging. Jose Abreu goes down to become the first out here in the fourth. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
In the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Chicago.
Now to bat, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 2, second baseman.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And next to hit will be Luis Arraez. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for Minnesota.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the left fielder. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now back, second baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pineda's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Shin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He loses him on ball 4. Digging in, the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. One in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a low changeup that's laid off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. One and 2, the count to Billy Hamilton.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Easy.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, just keeping him close. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the runner will get back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney. Now to the plate, here is Jorge Polanco. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Moncada's there for it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So stepping in is Max Kepler, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And right into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, left field.
And now Alex Kirilloff grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Pineda's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next for Chicago, Yoan Moncada. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and Simmons will make the play here to retire the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Stepping up is Mitch Garver. The potential tying run for him at third base. And that's in there for strike one.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Up next to the Twins.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and a strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Next to stand in is Luis Arraez. Singled in his last at-bat. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Randy Dobnak is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 69. Randy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Engel.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down. So now into the box is Hanser Alberto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Now at the plate here is Leury Garcia for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Billy Hamilton digging in now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Grandal, the runner at third. Alberto on second. Garcia at first, one gone. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least one run in. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to...
Adam Eaton digging in next. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nelson Cruz. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. First pitch on its way. Willians Astudillo is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far after that knock. That's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Max Kepler is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Alberto fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Tim Anderson's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And it's fouled away. Abreu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit softly down the line at first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. In there, 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Evan Marshall is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in is Alex Kirilloff. He's rolled into ground here in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he got him. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's another K. So back out victims to start this relief outing.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the... Hansel Robles enters from the pen to start.
Number 57. Hasso Robles.
First delivery to him. Adam Engel is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And that misses 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in next, Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hanser Alberto.
Now here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Leury Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on the way. And he pops it up. Astudillo in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31.
Now into the box, Luis Arias. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's 2 for 3.
Leading off for the Twins.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Hamilton is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Twins.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Williams Astudillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Lance Lynn earns his 8th victory of the season. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.